We'll probably go for a quick warm-up and then we're gonna start, but it is indeed really close to the Anfang of this step. Here you go already, Pack. Actually, one of the oof cases of last week. Pack had such an insane step, as sadly though not on map 5 and 6, losing all of his points. Yeah, that is what can happen, and might happen to some players tonight as well. Hopefully for nobody though. Alright, we're gonna start with the warm-up on Bumpy Jumpy. The warm-up on the first map of the last step of the regular season of TMGL. We have currently 3 hearts on the scoreboard. Let's get some more hearts on the scoreboard. To do that, type go spam in the chat. The more go spams are in the chat, the more hearts he will have next to his name. Let's get some support for potentially the best player in TMGL right now on our screen. It is Spam indeed. One more winner to go. And we are gonna start with TMGL step 6. Ooh, look at that. The players already going for the risk here in the warm-up. Some people going for the jump, some people are not. And Spam actually with a new line. This is definitely a different line. Sadly though, not the most speed. But that is only the warm-up. You gotta get it out of your system. Make the mistakes in the warm-up. Make the good lines in the actual match. That is the tactic for Spam tonight. We are gonna start in about 30 seconds. I am so excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. Happy to see everybody live in the chat. Also the people in YouTube. Hello. I'm not sure if this is actually cut off and we're gonna start when it's actually going live. But hello anyway. Boom. Here we go. And the warm-up. Opening phase starting. Map 1 is about to start. We are live in step 6 of the TMGL regular season. Spam currently already with number 1 on his car. That is looking good. Into the ice we go. Bumpy Jumpy, a map that we've seen a couple of times already in previous steps. But this time around it's all gonna be about that points accumulation, as no point loss is enabled yet. Of course, we are only in map 1. It is impossible to lose any points. You don't have any. Oh my god, the first mistake is by Scrappy. Scrappy, one of the main threats here for Spam, for his top 8, already making a mistake. So that is good news for Spam here, who actually falls down a couple of positions now in the top 13. Oh, we have another mistake. Some people not going. Riolu actually not going for the jump. That's gonna cost him some time. Maybe Spam can catch up a little bit. On the dirt we go. Spam is falling down a couple of positions once again. He's in top 13, but he has a bit of speed now. Coming closer to Carl Jr. Here he goes for the overtake maybe. Oh, Kappa is slowing down. Now Pack has made a mistake. That is gonna be good news for Spam, who goes for the overtake. Now Brandon's slowing down a little bit as well. Spam overtaking people left and right. Is already looking good. Papu is on another level right now. He is already half a second ahead. I don't know how he did it, but he is half a second ahead before we enter the first identity even. On Bumpy Jumpy. Here we go. Bumping and jumping left and right. Everyone is slowing down. That's another overtake for Spam. He's already in the top 8. A good pace for him, as he is a little bit of a wonky landing there. Loses a bit of the overspeed he had, but still looks quite well. Massa, insane speed right now going onto the ice. Overtakes a bunch of people. Now Spam finds himself in top 5. Top 5 is looking good here for the Dutch player. Going onto the dirt. He gets it quite well. Actually closing in on Massa a little bit already. In the lead, we have Papu behind him. Tween, who needs an insane stat to still get it into the top 8, but he's definitely gonna try. As you can see right now, in second place. Carl Jr., who is in second place on general standing, maybe wants to snipe Gwen for tonight for first place for the honor points. And now, it is Spam. Oh, he goes for the... He gets a bit of airtime. Now he's gonna slow down a little bit. Hopefully he can manage his line afterwards. He does so indeed. Loses a bit of speed, but I gotta be honest, manage that wonky line quite well. And now we indeed see the battle. For 5th place between Spam and Pack. Spam has a little bit more of an inside line, but Pack has more speed. And that's gonna result in Pack going for the overtake right after. It is not over yet. The gap is incredibly close between Spam and the other players. As we are coming into another Bumpy Jumpy section. Here we go into the identity. Spam bumping and jumping. Looks quite nice here. Nice low jump by him as Tween makes a mistake. Tween makes a huge mistake as Bran has pressed B to boost. Going for the overtake on literally everybody, but he goes too far to the right as well. Papu is slowing down so much. Now Spam has so much speed. He is going like a rocket. Overtaking Bran. Overtaking Pack. Maybe going for Carl Jr. No, it's not enough. He takes a little bit of airtime. Has to slow down a little bit here, but that was definitely a really good identity section for Spam. As he is actually going into the wall. Are you kidding me? Oh, it looked so good for a second and now he's slowing down a little bit. But that means we can take a breather as well. Spam still in top 9. Not too bad. The gap is not that big. Catch up ball definitely with the paces we have seen from Spam already. We will see some overtakes for him. One of them going out down right now. That is Riolu. Gone. Afi. Gone. Spam overtaking 2 people already. Oh, Riolu's actually back into the game. Oh, the battle's incredibly close between the German and the Dutch player. But Spam takes the overhand right now. Next target, it is Matt. Matt, who has not had a great regular season so far. Maybe wants to get some points on the scoreboard. Get a better position for him in the combine. Not looking too good so far. As Spam is going for the overtake already. Spam back with number 6 on the score. Even after that mistake. The pace of him is incredible. Absolutely great. And now we go into another bumpy jumper section. Takes it quite well. Oh, Kappa is actually not that fast. Maybe Spam can go for the overtake. It is going to be really, really close. Actually, Kappa has not that great of a tech drift. That means Spam can go for the overtake. Indeed, onto the ice we go. We are in lap 4 out of 6. Over halfway. The gap between Spam and the next target, who is, it looks like Massa right now, although it might be Bran, is quite big. So it's going to be more about holding on to that 5th position. Talking about holding on, it is Riolu right now challenging Spam already. Riolu is looking good in this map so far. But Spam... Oh, but the mistake, as you maybe could have seen on the bottom of our screen. Riolu went for too much, too fast. Went into the wall. He's gonna go bye-bye. And that means Spam has a nice, solid 5th place for himself right now. Let's see who is right behind him. It is Afi, but look at that gap. That's quite big. Spam is in a comfortable position on map number 1. Top 5, not too bad at all. Only 1.7 seconds behind the leader, Pack. But, ooh, the gap between him and Brand is quite big. So, it is more about maintaining that top 5 for Spam right now. Maybe going for the overtake if he sees some mistakes at the top of the positions. Spam is definitely risking it. As you can see, look at the low jumps. Spam is feeling it tonight, as you can see. He is looking really, really strong already. Onto the ice we go. Pack with the best lap time. Carl Jr. and Brand not doing bad as well. And they are actually in top 3 of the positions. And who is that, you guys? It is Bran. Bran slowing down a little bit and we can already come closer and closer to him. Maybe the overtake could be there. We have 2 full laps to go and Spam has a good pace. So we could see it happen here. Who is right behind Spam right now? Let's see. It is Kappa. Kappa is in 6th position right now. The gap between him and Spam is quite comfortable for Spam, but it is not secured yet until we drive over the finish line. 1.7 seconds is the gap between Spam and Pack right now. And, well, so far not a lot has happened in lap 5. But, of course, when I say that, a bunch will start happening. Let's see what's going to happen here in the next section. We are coming closer and closer to another identity, and this might be make or break. 1 more lap after this identity to go. Will we see something crazy happen? Let's go into the bump and jump. Another bump and jump. Looks good for Spam, clearing it perfectly. Ooh, a little bit of a wonky line, but look at that save. The incredible control Spam has over his car once again. Not barely losing any speed, even though he had a wonky landing. And that's good news for him. Who is close to Spam right now? Actually, kind of nobody, but Aurel is on a roll. Look at the speed he has. The Frenchman, one of the competitors here, one of the threats to Spam's top 8, is right behind him. Top 6 for Aurel right now, wanting already to get some points on the scoreboard for him. But Spam is looking so strong. He is not going to give up that top 5 at all. Can Spam overtake anybody here in front of him though? Massa slows down a little bit. Maybe this is the opportunity for Spam to go for the overtake. He does indeed, but not only for 0.1 second as he takes a little bit of airtime. Somehow has a bunch of speed anyway. So that is good news for Spam. Not losing any positions, but not overtaking anybody either. Massa is still looking wonky though, and it might be possible for Spam to snipe him in the end. Let's see what can happen here. Spam still in that nice top 5, but the gap between him and Massa is about 0.4 of a second. That maybe is able to close it, but it's gonna be hard. Massa needs to make some kind of mistake, and I don't think he's gonna do that in the identity, but Massa is saying that he's actually quite funky. Spam closes in a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Spam locks in top 5, not too bad at all for map 1. Let's look at the other players who are close to Spam in the general standings. It is Aurel in 6th place. It is, of course, Massa, who we've seen right in front of Spam, on 4th. Kappa has a nice 7th place for himself. And Scrappy on top 8. That is actually everybody around that middle section of the scoreboard is once again in the middle section of the scoreboard in the first map. So, oof, that is close. Right, here we go on the next map. Circles. Yeah. Alright, it is Pack winning 20 points for himself, just like he did last step. Hopefully for him, he won't lose the points later on. Ooh, we have moved up to 4 hearts already. Good job, chat. We have stolen a heart from somebody else, and that means everybody in chat has indeed typed Go Spam. Thank you for the support. I can already feel that Spam is feeling it. Let's look at his warm-up right now. Warming up on the map circles. It is made by Link. The identity, as we might remember from step 4, where Spam almost did not make it, but then managed to snipe the top 8 position at the last second. Let's see what he can do tonight. Hopefully continue his streak of already getting a nice top 5 position on for him on map number 1. I'm pretty sure he will be quite happy with that, because that means he already has 9 points for himself on the scoreboard. Not too bad at all. Here we go into the identity section. Jump here, make sure you make it, unlike Bran did in that one time. Oof, that was a bit of a high airtime part for Spam right there, and actually it looks like Spam is taking the speedy line here, where you jump up really high, get the momentum downwards, and then carry that momentum all the way to the start block, and then you have a bunch of speed for yourself. And the warm-up opening phase is starting. We are gonna move on to map number 2. Let's see what we can do here. Get a bunch of points on the scoreboard. 9 points so far, and we have started. Actually, Brand takes an interesting line here at the start. He's going to lose some time. Evan is on the inside, but loses a bit going up super high. The winner of the start, but now it looks to be Tween. Nope, it is Afi. The overtakes are left and right already. Of course, everybody's incredibly close together at the start of the round. Afi in the lead so far. Riolo's looking good as well. And Spam in the meantime, top 7 on the scoreboard for him. Looks good. And now he's top 3 already. The bronze medalist Spam is in the top 3. Only Riolo and Afi left to go, and he is number 1. Let's go into the reactive boost section, and let's see if Spam can carry a bunch of speed. Different line, different approaches, but it looks like the speed is about the same. Afi in the lead right now, but Riolo is actually losing his second place to Spam, maybe, if he has a better turn this time around. Let's see what he can do after this checkpoint. He goes over the reactive. Oh my god, I can't even get my words out because Spam is overtaking Riolo, and now even Afi is gone, and Spam takes over the lead. He is on 20 points right now in circles. This is looking so good, but Pack is here to get another 20 points for himself. It is not enough yet, however. We will see the line from Spam coming in. This is a speedy line. We'll see some overtakes, but then Spam will claw his way back to the top. Look at that speed, you guys. Incredible. And he closes in. I don't think he's going to go for any overtakes here on Afi or Pack. No, he does not indeed. And now with a wonky start, he's going to lose a couple of other positions. That is sad to see, but still, he is in the mix for a bunch of points on this map. We see the pace that he can have in the first lap already. Alright, here we go, and once again Spam is already going for the attack. He is right now on 5th position. Afi is in the lead. Massa and Pack are looking strong as well, as they are battling for 2nd right now. But who is that? In 4th place, it is indeed our Dutch player Spam, who is already leaving Aurel behind him. Into the reactive boost we go. Oof, Afi looks like a bit of oversteer, but he doesn't lose a lot of speed there, so that is good news for him. Massa going up really high. This may be the opportunity for Spam to go for the overtake. Inside line by him. Look at the risk he's taking. Is he going to carry the speed though? Not really. Massa able to claw his way back into the top 3. But the battle is on. Massa and Spam are incredibly close together here. Coming into the identity section. Spam goes for the overtake. But it's all coming down to the identity here for the third place. Spam looks really, really good as Massa is struggling. And we are gonna go for the high up line. Massa does it as well. Spam has a high amount of speed, but not really going for a lot of overtakes here. It doesn't look like this is the right line to go for. Even though for the first time we saw it by Carl Jr., he definitely took some people, overtook some people. Not the best identity for Spam. Still though, top 8 for him. And he has the pace on the rest of the map to go for some overtakes once again. Afi is still in the lead. Pack is looking strong as well. Massa struggling a little bit. He is not second place anymore. He is in top 5. Spam losing a couple of positions as well in the last lap, but still. Tween is right ahead of him. Spam not going for any overtakes yet, and not really a high line here. That's gonna cost him some time. Indeed, it cost him a lot of time. Hello, Kappa slows down a bunch. He went too far to the right. Has to slow down, otherwise he went into the wall. That's good news for Spam. He holds on to his top 8, but he's definitely losing to his opponents here. Tween going for the wait, what is his line? Into the wall, right? That seems incredibly risky for no game, but Tween goes for it anyway. That is fine for him so far, at least. The gap between Spam and number 1 is 1.4 seconds. That's quite big, but maybe he can go for some overtakes on Massa, Eiffel, Carl Jr., Tween, Aurel, Pack, who knows. Identity coming in. A little bit of airtime here. That's not going to be the best. But let's see what happens in the next section. Gwen and Scrappy going for the temporary overtake on Spam, but that's not going to be enough to permanently do it. And now Spam back into top 8 once again. Not losing any, not gaining any, and that is fine. Let's go into the start. He goes up so high. Oh, dear. Okay, we are still fine. Oh, but here comes Scrappy, though, going for the top 8. Leaving Spam behind him. And now Gwen is already looking for some juicy number 9 on his car. Up to the ice we go. Scrappy going up quite high. Gwen, what is this line? Look at the incredible amount of speed he has, even though he goes so low. That is very interesting. And he is taking advantage of his superior line here and going for the attack on Scrappy. In the meantime, though, we have a battle for top 10 between Kappa and Spam. Spam losing some positions slowly but surely. Not looking the best in the later stages of this map. But now Kappa is being left behind. And that is good news. No, Kappa is back into the match once again. Different approaches here, but Spam has the most exit speed, it looks, this time around. And that is good news for him. Top 10 secured so far. Into the identity we go. Nobody making any mistakes. Let's see what the airtime is. A little bit of airtime here for Spam, but not too bad at all. And holds on to his top 10 position. Up high we go once again, taking a bunch of speed. Kappa overtakes him, but that's not enough to hold on. Let's see how close Spam can get to Scrappy and Gwen. He has more speed, but it's not going to be enough to really go for any overtakes yet. Into the ice we go. Up high we go up once again. Carl Jr. has the best lap so far. He is looking really strong. He is in top 3 right now. Afi still is in first. Aurel is in second place. Aurel, one of the main opponents for Spam in this step right now. Not good news for him. Well, good news for Aurel, not for Spam is what I mean. As he is in second place right now. Carl Jr. and Pack, the usual suspects, are still in the high positions though. Kappa looking strong. Overtaking Spam right now. Spam losing it and going to 11th position. Oh, but Kappa doesn't have that much speed. This is good for Spam. He can close into Kappa once again. Going into the wall, right? Nice low line by Spam here. Goes for the overtake. But will he hold on to it after this engine cut section? Looks good so far. Kappa has more exit speed though. And the battle for top 10 is going on and on and on and on. And it will never end. Well, unless we drive over the finish, of course. Ooh, Kappa has a better jump than Spam here, but Spam has a lower airtime, and that's good news for him. He will secure top 10 once again. Going up high, going for the speedy line. Let's see what will be the end result. The end result is Kappa definitely overtaking him here. The amount of speed that Spam is building up is not enough to hold on. And this is not the line, I think, that is the fastest. But you know what? It is only map 2. It is fine. Spam already said in this pre-match interview that he has laid more focus on map 5 and 6. Not really on the first 2 maps, as they are somewhat less important for him for securing that top 8 position at the end. And we can see that reflect a little bit here on this map. Even though he did get top 5 on the first map, which is a nice performance for him. This map not looking that good, but That is all fine. We still have 4 more maps to go. After this, we have 1 lap to go as well. Maybe he can go back into top end, but it does look like it's quite a big gap between him and Kappa right now. In the meantime, though, we have Afi in first place. Oh, Spam makes another mistake into the wall. Not really losing a lot because he's already in 11th anyway. He makes the jump. That is good. And as you can see here, behind him is Brand, but he's so far behind. Spam really cannot lose another position. 11th is kind of secured here for him, unless he makes any kind of huge mistakes. We see the crowd go wild for Afi, who takes a nice 20-pointer for himself. Good job by him. Back on a roll here in map 1 and 2. He takes another 14 points. Orel, one of the main opponents of Spam, takes 3rd place. Evon and Massa also looking good. Scrappy in 9. So the ground is traveling a little bit for Spam here, but we have 4 more maps to go. Definitely a nice map here. As you can see, the gap between 1st and 4th was only 1 second. And that is really nice to see. Alright. Here we go. Let's look at the scoreboard. Spam has 13 points. Currently 9th on the step. Let's look at the current virtual league ranking. Still top 8, as you can see, 120 points. The gap between him and Evon, who is closest right now, is still 20 points. That is a lot. That is a lot, especially if Spam can keep performing throughout the rest of the step. So, still looking quite good here for him, because of course he was already in a decent position at the start of the step. As well as look at who is ahead of him. Spam needs to even decently, and he will overtake Massa and Kappa. The difference between these 3 players is only 6 points. That is not a lot, and that means Spam can maybe overtake Massa or Kappa, secure 7th, and that means that if Evon, Orel or Scrappy go completely crazy, he will still hold on to top 8. So, a lot of options here for him to still lock in playoffs. The best way to lock in playoffs, however, is to just get first on this map, and hopefully he can do that. The map is called Dune. We are warming up, about 30 seconds to go. Let's take a look at what Spam is doing right now in a battle with Scrappy and Gwen. This is an important part, as you can see here. The low jump, if you jump as low as possible, but not too low like Scrappy just did, you can gain a lot. And then the identity, the reactor boost, and oh yeah, yeah. So exactly that is not what you want to happen, basically. But hey, getting it out of his system in the warm-up, that's always good. Then it won't happen in the match. 5 at. Let's go. We are live. Be in the top 8. And be in the top 8, remember, that means point loss system is engaged. If you are not top 8, you will lose 50% of the points you've gained so far. So from now on, not only is it important to get first, that would be very nice indeed, but also for holding on to your points, you want to be top 8 at least. Looks good already as Gwen is in the lead, but who is that? Holding the bronze medal right now. It is Spam once again. He really likes that 3rd place. Throughout the whole season, we often see him driving 3rd. And once again, we find Spam in 3rd place. No, he says. You know what? I'm gonna one-up that. Go to 2nd. Looks good indeed. Onto the grass we go. Gwen is already... I don't know what he's doing, but he found some turbo somewhere on the map. He's already in 1st place. Scrappy right now going for the overtake. Afi looking strong as well. Spam still in the mix though, in top 5. Onto the dirt we go. A good line by Spam. Locks in 3rd place once again. Here we go into the half pipe. Who will get the low jump? Interesting approaches. Gwen going up quite high as well as Spam. Taking it a little bit safer. But no mistakes for him. Into the identity we go. 1st, reactor boost. Cleared. 2nd, cleared. And we see left and right mistakes. I can't even see who's making a mistake, but that one is really clear. Scrappy face planting into the wall right there. He's gonna lose a bunch of speed. Probably has to go for the respawn. Spam, let's say, surprised it. As he did get some people overtaking him, but also, you know, he didn't go into a wall. So that's good news. He is right now in top 5 position. Gwen still in 1st place. Orel is looking strong as well. Afi and Kappa are right now ahead of Spam, but here comes the overtake already. Kappa is being left behind by Spam, who has the better line. Look at the speed he has. Going for another drift, going quite far outside. Maybe he has some more extra speed. No, he doesn't, but it is so incredibly close. The battle for fourth is between Peck, Kappa, Spam, Afi. I don't even know. Everybody, basically. As we are going into the grass section. Who has the most speed? Ooh, risking it. Kappa risking it, takes a little bit more speed, and that is paying off so far. But not anymore. The better line for is by Spam this time around. We are going back and forth, but it looks like Spam has to concede his 5th position right now for Kappa. That is fine, though. The gap is incredibly small. Going into the next identity section. Kappa slowing down already a little bit. That is interesting. Ooh, Spam goes to the low jump. Look at that. What do you mean? Everybody is being left behind, but now the identity comes in. Spam is already saving it. As you can see, he slows down a bit. He does not want to make any mistakes. Second reactor, cleared. Third reactor, oh, cleared. Okay, we are fine. Not with the best identity, but no crashes indeed. And with a good exit speed, overtake some people in the end. And that means still in the green. But it might not be enough to hold on to 8th, because not a lot of people are making mistakes. And the identity by Spam is not the strongest. He maybe needs to start pushing it a little bit. Let's hope he doesn't need to. That is Tween who makes a mistake. He saw that he needed to push, because Tween, for him to get back into the top 8 in the general standings, he needs to be in top 3 basically every map. He's pushing it already, has 16 points on the scoreboard, not too bad. He needs to get more, and he was not able to there because he went into the wall, losing a bit of speed, and that's going to cost him quite a couple of positions. Not too good for him. Who is pushing it, however, is Aurel. Aurel is only like 30 points behind Spam in the general standings, and is now in first place, looking to close that gap. That is a bit of a monkey ass for Spam here, but here we go. Nice jump by Spam, already coming closer to Kappa, but now we go into the identity section. Let's see what he can do here. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is... I don't even know what is going on half of the time, but it looks like Spam is doing quite well here. He does so indeed, gets overtaken by Scrappy though. That is not great, but at least he holds on to his top 8 position. He is still in the green. Maybe Spam can claw his way back into top 7, maybe even top 6. Backpack is also quite close, and actually he's doing it already. Look at the speed Spam has. He is taking some better turns already, coming closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, and maybe even a little bit closer to Scrappy and Pack. Here we go, drifting left and right, looks good. Ooh, Pack has a nice amount of exit speed. He will secure his 7th place for now. But the battle is on. Scrappy slowing down a little bit. Spam is looking for the opportunity to battle it. Oh my god, look at the risk! I thought he was crashing there, but he didn't. He takes as much speed as possible, goes for the outside line. That's going to cost him a little bit though, but maybe with the extra speed he can come closer once again. Scrappy and Pack are quite comfortable here in top 6 and 7. But here comes the dirt. Spam has a really nice one. Look at the overspeed. Coming closer a little bit to Pack. Is that enough though? Oh, here we go. Spam taking it quite safe here. And into the identity we go. Reactor booster number 1. He saves it. Reactor booster number 2. Oh, and the mistake. The mistake. But he saves himself quite well. He is now top 10. But look at the save. Spam lost his grip. Nice little ass boop into the wall. And back at it. That is quite impressive for him. Split second decisions here by the Dutch player. Making sure that he is still in the race for top 8. Carl Jr. right now gatekeeping the green numbers. And Spam needs to go for the overtake here to hold on to his 13 points. Carl Jr. already slowing down a little bit. This is looking good for Spam, but he needs to start pushing it because the ground is crumbling below his feet. Tween as well is now going for the attack. He wants to hold on to his 16 as well. It is so important for everybody to hold on to his points. Carl Jr. is actually playing just for spec and bonus, as they say in the Netherlands, because he's 2nd place anyway on the general standings. But still, why not get some points, am I right? Gwen is still in 1st place, and just like in the general standings, he is looking good once again. Papoon, over the best step so far, but he is now in 2nd place. Alfie is looking good. Kappa, Aurel, Scrappy, Pack, also in top 8. But now, the battle for the top 8 is still here, right in front of us. Spam is right now in number 10, but Tween and Carl Jr. are right ahead of him, and they are holding the top 8, the key to the top 8. Massa as well, who wants a piece of it. Here we go into the identity. Oh my god, and the mistake. The mistake. What? He went right into the checkpoint. That is game over and a half. And that means Spam has the opportunity here to get into the green. It is only tween left. It is only tween left between him and holding his 13 points. Here we go into the grass. Oh, it is incredibly close. The gap between him and tween is not even a 1/10 of a second. This is how close the battle is between tween and Spam right now. Here we go. Oh, look at the go. Here he goes. Oh, he has to slow down a little bit. Spam is pushing it. As you can see, he really wants the top 8. But tween really wants the top 8 as well. So, who is it going to be? Spam looks to have more speed. Comes closer and closer. It is not enough yet. Tween is still holding on to his top 8, but the difference is once again only 0.05 of a second. As we're going into the identity, it is all or nothing here. Tween slows down a little bit, but who has the low jump? I think it's Spam. Spam has the low jump. He goes into top 8, going into the reactor boost identity, but the reactor boost identity is going to be really important. Here we go. Massa wants a piece of it as well. No! Oh! And that is the nail in the coffin. Spam not able to hold on to top 8. Will get 10th instead. What is the crowd doing? Are they taunting us? Ooh, this is decent news at least. Avon also losing his points. One of the direct opponents of Spam. So, you know, you gotta take grass half full approach here. And look at the league ranking where Spam is still in top 8 right now. Oh. Okay, we're still good. Alright, here we go. You know what? Let's forget about that map. Yeah, I don't know why it said end of replay. Let's go into the match instead. Let's look forward onto glacier hiking by Firestorm. We are on map number 4 out of 6. The last map where we have the 50% point loss, and then we're gonna go into the sweaty map 5 and 6 where all points can be lost. Spam right now is 11th on the scoreboard in this step so far, has 12 points. His direct opponents for the league ranking. Let's look at the league ranking right now. This is the virtual league ranking, of course. This is what the players have locked in so far, plus what they have so far on the scoreboard in this step. Spam is still in the virtual top 8 with 119 points. Massa has actually extended his lead a little bit, as well as Kappa, who are now more than 10 points ahead of Spam. So, Spam needs to step it up, or maybe Kappa or Massa lose some points. That is as well as possibility for Spam to go for the overtake on any of these two people. Now, looking backwards, it is Aurel, it is Avon, and Scrappy. All of them are actually quite close, but still quite big. They need some big points in the upcoming maps to be able to overtake Spam. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say, honestly. This is such an incredibly nerve-wracking standings to look at. One mistake can determine the whole playoffs for Spam here. Yeah, as a reminder, top 8 after this step, the last step of the regular season, will move on to the playoff phase, where we will determine the winner of the season. The bottom 8 go into the combine. Not really where you want to be, because that is where you might lose your GMGL spot. So that's quite a bit of a zigzag here. So you will really want to be in the top 8. Spam looking good already at the start of map number 4, Glacier Hiking. We are in lap number 1. Gwen takes the lead so far, but Spam is in top 5. Gwen actually struggling a little bit, and that means some others maybe go for the overtake. Spam is maybe one of the candidates. Look at this. For a glimpse, we have Spam at number 1. We are gonna hold on to that feeling, because right now it is not the case anymore. Still though, he is looking good. Top 5 for him so far. Onto the ice we go. Spam looking good here. Has a nice amount of speed. Will go for some good exit speed. No, not really actually. As some people will go for the overtake. But we have seen Spam do well on this map in the previous step. Hopefully he can do it again. Gwen is number 1 right now. Into the jump we go. Spam has more speed than the rest. Massa, where are you going? To second place. That's where you're going. But Spam is looking good as well. Spam is second right now. Into the identity we go. The reactive boost, here we go. Tween is first, he is miles ahead. But it is Spam who commits mass murder and gets 4th position at the end of the identity. Massa eats some grass here. That's good news for Spam. He goes for the overtake already. And bronze medal Spam is back in the building. Gwen is in second place. I want to say he's struggling a little bit. He's not, as it looks like. Gwen is still holding into second. But here comes Spam. He has a little bit more speed. No, he doesn't. Oh, no! Oh, the double wallbang. Look at the acceleration penalty Spam has to eat. What do you mean? Double wallbang. And it's just gone. Double wallbang and you're behind Matt. I mean, what? It just happened. Oh, look at that. Scrappy. Where are you going? Okay, so. Okay, let's see here. Spam right now is in top 13. Top 12. Top 11. Can I please say another couple of numbers? Because that was pretty cool. Sadly though, we will stop at top 10. Wait, that is another one. Top 10 for Spam already. Not really sure why the crowd is cheering so much. Because we are only in lap 3 out of 6. But Spam is looking good here. Maybe they were cheering for Spam. Maybe they were cheering for Spam. I think you guys are. For sure. The gap between him and top 8 is 2.4 seconds. Already going down a little bit. Spam has nothing to lose. He's gonna push it. He is gonna push it. Try to go for overtakes on Peck and Aurel. Ooh. Whew. Spam putting... Oh, but that is a slowdown and a half a little bit here. Holds some speed at least, so he will continue. But that is not good news for him to get back into top 8. But look who is actually number 8. It is Aurel. Aurel actually, the player who is right behind Spam in the general standings. If he gets pushed down below top 8, that would be good news for Spam. 2.9 seconds. Tween with the best lap so far. He's in first place and he is also 70 seconds ahead. What? Tween? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Tween looks good. He has 300ths of a second of a lap. I think the crowd was cheering because he finished already. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Let's just focus on what Spam is doing. He is 10. If Tween is not finishing 9. Oh, but look at that. Who is in our peripheral? It is Aurel. Aurel struggling a lot. And now Spam is so close to overtaking him. But Aurel is already top 9 though. Uh-oh. Okay. We are pausing because we have some technical difficulties. I think the pause was justified here because I don't know what exactly happened. They're definitely gonna screw up the standing. So I think we had to go for the restart. Yeah, I don't know. This is just what's happening right now. This might be a little bit good for Spam because he wasn't top 8. Thank you, Nadeo. Right? Let's see here. No official updates yet from any of the admins, but we will have one shortly explaining the situation, hopefully. Until then, we have a little bit of a pause. We already saw the round skip, so that means that we will definitely start the map over from scratch. And that is bad news for whoever was first. But this is good news For the people who were in the red positions like Spam. Yeah, but just imagine some elevated music. Alright, as we are waiting, let's get some go spams in the chat, because the heart system probably still works. We can make use of it right now to get some more hearts next to Spam's name, and when he looks at the scoreboard again, he will see that you guys are supporting him. Alright, let's do that. I see some people saying we up the volume a little bit. Let's do it. The crowd will go up as well. Oh, we have started. What? Tween? Tween? Okay. Tween went for the speed egg once again. We are pausing once again. Okay, well. Step 6 of the TMGL regular season. Pause, champ. Once again. I'm not sure what is going on. Oh, it is Matt. Let's look at Matt. Oh! Style points. Will he take us through the stadium? He's gonna go to his fans right now and thank them, you know? Thank his fans who are sitting in the stadium right there. Driving by, as you can see. He's like, cheer me, you know? Oh, it does look like Pack is first. Oh, here we go. Boom! Oh! And Matt has entered the stadium! What a crazy line! Oh! Honestly, kind of sad that we're assuming. I wanted to see where Matt was gonna go. Anyway, we are live once again. We are restarting map number 4. So we are once again in map number 4 at the start of it. Let's go. The crowd is going wild already. Spam right now in the top 8. Scrappy takes the lead. We are back on Glacier hiking. After some technical difficulties, it looks like Tween is back on the race. As you can see, he's right ahead of Spam here. So I think we are stable once again. Right, here we go onto the grass hill. Spam struggling a little bit at the start here. But he is currently in top 12. Not the best of starts for him, but a decent exit speed on the ice here. And that's gonna carry him back into... Oh my god, look at the speed! Oh dear. Back into top 8. Afi is being left behind, and that is indeed top 8 for Spam. Oh, not the best start, but a good mid-section. Oh, he struggles to get the reactor boost. That's gonna cost him some time, but still though, he does at least get it. Matt is being left behind. Afi as well, and back into top 8 he goes. Oh, he goes so far to the left, but he makes it. Scrappy right now trying to go for the overtake, but he has to lose a bit of speed to try and oversteer. Spam overtaking another guy because he is now in top 7. We are gonna go grab god mode as he are closing into Evon. Evon right now a little bit ahead, as well as Riolu and Kappa, who are just a little bit ahead of him. Spam right now in top 7, and who's right behind him? It is Pack right now with 41 points on the scoreboard, and that's gonna be a good news for him as he is still top 8. Who is now already on losing points? It is Scrappy. Scrappy right now top 9. 21 points for him, and he needs way more to get back into the top 8. So, oh, but Pack, as you can see, makes a mistake. He's gonna go down quite a bit. Scrappy now in the green. That's good news for him, but Spam is still looking good in top 7. Next target is Kappa. Kappa being overtaken by Spam right now, going for the jumps. Spam is looking so strong on this section of the map, always overtaking people. Sadly though, not holding on to the top 6. But top 7 is fine as well. Here we go into the reactor boost. Avon, who made the mistake, as you maybe have... God, are you kidding me? What is that? What just happened? Spam clipping a part of the map, even though he has reactor boost up. Apparently that's possible. And now he has to go for the Sag respawn because he cannot even carry any speed. And we are once again in the red. Alright, Tween, it's time again. You know what to do, Tween. Nah, just kidding. Spam right now is 6 seconds behind the top 8. You know, that's gonna be hard to catch up to. You gotta be honest. You gotta stay realistic. You wanna hope, but... yeah. Look at the number 9 though. Let's see here. It is Matt. Space Station Gaming. Sween. Oh, Matt's going for the style points, but he's definitely out. Why did Spam actually go for the double respawn? We have to ask him in the middle match interview, because like we just saw, Matt went for the single respawn. Maybe he crashed into that checkpoint. That's probably actually what happened. He is now actually in 12th though, coming closer to the top 8. The gap is still 7 seconds, so we need some kind of miracle where Spam maybe overtakes Matt and 2 people make a mistake, but I guess that way it is possible. Bran has DNF'd, by the way. Bran DNFing, interestingly. He is definitely not getting top 8. That I can tell you for sure. Oh, no. Okay, well. Spam is just, I don't know, playing for Spec and Bonen. Let's take a look here at who is on the brink of destruction. In top 9, it is Riolu. Not really with a bunch of points, so it wouldn't be the end of the world for him. If we look at the direct opponents of Spam here on the scoreboard, Orel and Avon and Scrappy. Well, Avon is not nowhere to be seen here, but as you can see, let's take a look at Orel and Scrappy here. They are already on 30 and 21 points. That is scary. That is definitely scary. And they are once again asking for your support. I mean, on the ice, looking good. On number 4 and 5 here. Let's take a look at them instead, because these 2 players have a high impact on what Spam's eventual general standings will be. And I don't think Spam can change a lot about this position right now. He's 12 seconds behind. He's in top 14. There needs to be a lot of miracles happening in a row for Spam to get into top 8. So let's instead focus on what Orel and Scrappy are doing. They're zigzagging each other. Massa! No way! Hello, Massa! Is he still top 8? Massa, even after that mistake, is still somehow in the green. That is good news for him. Another player who is actually at the start of the step on the same amount of points in the general settings as Spam is. So once again, this is important for Spam, what Massa will do on this map. And while Spam is currently overtaking Riolu, that is about the best I can say right now on this map. It is not looking too good for him, as Orel and Scrappy are moving up in the standings even on this map. Afi trying to hold on to his 3rd place, but it is Scrappy going for the overtake already as we're closing in. Tween wins. Kappa is 2nd. What? Orel and Scrappy are not respectively, but the other way around. 4th and 5th. And it is Massa who also holds on to his points. This is simply a disaster. Riolu? 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 Please? Do it. No! I don't even... Well, okay. We got some humor, at least. We got some humor. Alright, the match is paused. We have a little bit of a break. Let's go into the mid-match interview. I don't think we'll see any smiles on faces today, but maybe at the end. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hello, Spam.
Hi. It's not going good.
There's not a lot of good to say right now, honestly.
No. It's, I don't know what's going on. It's been going terrible. But, yeah. It's all or nothing right now, I think.
Yeah.
There's only 10 points difference between me and Aurel.
Yeah, if we look at the league ranking right now, indeed, you are still in top 8, at least, virtually. Yeah. But the gap is only 10 points now, so... and Avon is also closing in. Scrappy is doing a good job this step as well. Massa and Kappa extending their lead to you.
Yeah, this is not how I was hoping this would turn out. I mean, I don't know what went wrong. I mean, I made that one mistake on June, map 3, and like lap 4. That put me down like 3 seconds. And if I didn't do that, I would have had the top 8 there. But yeah, the previous map, I don't know. Every time at the identity, I turned around too slow, and I had to risk it in order to not slide out, basically.
Yeah. Because
the reactor booster would shut down at the end because I was too slow at the turnaround. So that's why I crashed in this way, which is kind of unfortunate because I was doing really good in warm-up. Yeah,
but I can make up some good stuff because the first mistake that happened on that map, you actually had a really nice ass bounce and like managed to get yourself back into the line. That was quite interesting.
Yeah,
was that on purpose?
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. That was just pure luck.
Let's pretend it was, right?
Yeah, let's pretend it was indeed.
Okay. Incredible in that case.
Yeah, now this is gonna be honestly, this is gonna be all or nothing. If I manage to lose this map, the chances are gonna be very small, but still they are there.
Well, you say that, but while you didn't have a good step so far, that means the other players have way more to lose than you in the last 2 maps. If they make a mistake, they don't get top 8. They're all the way back as where they were. So
that is actually true, yeah.
You know, if let's say all of these players do not get top 8, including you, you're still top 8 because you were already at the start of the step. So you're still looking good here. In that it is, if they make a mistake, you're gold, right?
Yep. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on, man. My warm-up earlier today went absolutely insane, and now it just doesn't go how I was doing earlier today. But yeah, I have to snap out of this and focus on these next 2 maps. I know I can still do it. It's not over yet. So
yeah, I mean,
it's not over until map 6 is completed.
Exactly. You have the experience with these kind of high pressure situations. Let's see if Aurel, Avon, Scrappy can do that too.
Yeah.
I feel like you do have the upper hand here going into map 5 and 6. I gotta be honest. I mean, it looks pretty bleak so far in the performance-wise, but you're still top 8 virtually. You have map 5 and 6 to go. They have a lot more points to lose. You have trained map 5 and 6. I hope I'm like getting you back into it a little bit here, but like it's not that bad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. My mentality is still good. It's not shattered. And I think I can still do it. I still strongly believe I have what it takes. So we're gonna give it a fight. And yeah, like I said, if it's not gonna end well, then that's very unfortunate. But I still think I got it.
Well, I think so too. Let's get you back into the warm-up. Let's reset and get yourself some nice points.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week in the playoffs, alright?
Yes. I'll see you also in about 15 minutes.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Well, let's get some spam hype in the chat. Because It's all or nothing now. It is all or nothing now. Back into the game. We have 1 more minute of warm-up left. And then we're gonna start with map number 5. Point loss will be 100%. And like I said already in the interview, look at what they can lose. Aurel can lose 40 points. Sween can lose 35. Kappa can lose 34. Massa can lose 30. If you go back to the league ranking, if Massa loses 30, Spam just gets top 8. That's already 1 down. If Aurel loses in map 5, there's no way he's catching up in map 6, even if he gets first. Same for Evon. Same for Scrappy. Spam just needs to get top 8. That's all. And that is honestly pretty good. That is honestly a decent position to have. Let's go. Match starting in 2, 1. Boom. Bam. Badadibo. No, actually, I lied. It's 5 more seconds. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Now we're starting. And our final phase is starting. It is all or nothing. We are live on map 5. It is true, because it rhymes. Lap number 1 on Snowstep. And we have seen a nice PB of Spam already in the pre-show. We know from the pre-match interview Spam has focused on these maps. And we know from his performance throughout the steps in the regular season, Spam is able to pull it off. And we will see it happen right here in front of our eyes in the next 15 minutes on this map and the next one. We already see a mistake from someone. Spam right now in the red, but it is still incredibly close. Couple of good turns and he's certainly first. Massa looking good so far. Goes for the low jump. Spam in the green, back into the green once again. Has a nice jump here. He's definitely gonna feel confident about this one. Into the dirt we go. Gwen takes the lead now. Oh, the battle is so close between these players. The level is so incredibly high. Everybody has really prepared for this because they know it is all or nothing on these 2 next upcoming maps. And you can see it because everybody is on an insane pace already. Into the identity we go. Spam going for a little bit of a low jump. And into the ice. Will everybody make it? We already see mistakes. Sween down. Spam survives. Goes a little bit to the left. Ah, okay, I don't know. I think he lost a little bit of speed. But he is fine. We are in the green. We are in the green. The gap between Spam and number 1 is 1.6 seconds. He is in 6th place. And he has about, let's see here, half a second-ish to top 8. Massa is being left behind here by Spam already. And that is good news. One of the direct opponents on the scoreboard, and Spam has overtaken him. That is good indeed. We can see from Massa's perspective here right now, the gap is actually increasing a lot between him and Spam. Let's zoom in once again. Onto the jump we go. Spam is a little bit alone on the playing field right now, but maybe that's good anyway, because as we have spoken about in the mid-match interview already, it is important for Spam to get top 8, and that is all that counts. The other players are Aurel. He is now 3rd. That's pretty good for him. But look at this. Scrappy is not top 8. Evon is not top 8. That is really good for Spam. Although unfortunate for them. Oh, okay. Afi slows down quite a bit. That is a good news for Spam. He goes for the overtake. He's now top 4 already. And is looking for the bronze medal. Gwen is in 1st. Kappa is in 2nd. Kappa will actually play incredible. And I gotta commend him for his performance so far in the step. That is really impressive. Aurel is looking insane as well. Has 38 points on the scoreboard so far and is now in 3rd place once again. But we have Spam in 4th. That is good for him. Let's see if he can hold on to it, because the battle is on. Bran is looking for that juicy 0-4 on his car. and Spam is holding it right now. Spam actually has a little bit more speed, and that will means he extends his lead a little bit. Now Bran has a way better jump. Spam has a low jump, however. Maybe he will get a little bit more exit speed. Speed equalizes, but Spam holds on to 4th place, although it is really, really close. The battle goes on and on and on and on. Here we go once again. Bran going for the attack, and now has more speed. Spam goes for the overtake on Spam. Spam loses the 4th position, I'm sorry, to Bran. Let's see if he can catch it up. We go into another identity. Lap 3 out of 6. Here we go. Spam makes the first jump, but the second jump, of course, is a little bit more scary. Here we go. I think this looks good to me. It does look good indeed. Goes around the tree. He is able to do it. Do you hear it? We have the Go Spam in the crowd is going wild. The Go Spam. Spam is being supported left and right. And he is feeling it right now as he is already top 5. Looking to lock in the top 8 on map number 5. Bran is between him and the number 4 position. Massa looking good as well. Tween is now back into top 7. He is looking good too. Scrappy. Let's take a little quick flash of him. He is right now 9th, but it is only 0.04 seconds. Oh no, I think Bran made a mistake. Bran made a mistake. We were not able to catch it because in the 1 second I switched. Of course, Bran makes a mistake. That is fine though. Good news for Spam. He is now in top 4. Here we go once again. We are looking good here in lap 4 out of 6, but identity is coming up. And it's gonna be really important for Spam to take it safe, take it easy, and take it secure. First jump, cleared. Second jump, coming in. Approach looks good. Approach looks really good. I think Spam just cleared another identity. He did so indeed. And we are moving into lap number 5 out of 6. Just 2 more to go for Spam, who is in 4th position right now. The pace is great. The consistency is high. Spam has turned around a mediocre step into a great one, all in one map so far. He's only 3.5 seconds ahead of first. Behind the first. And that is fine. It is all about that top 8. Scrappy did enter the top 8 though. It's good news for the Belgian player. He wants to hold on to his 31 points. I got that. Avon is 4.6 behind top 8. He's not looking too good. Aurel is in 2nd place on 38 points. And that is quite scary. Oh, and that is also quite scary, but Spam manages to save himself. Has a really big jump. And almost went to the wall, but he is still in it to win it. The battle for 4th is not really that intense right now, as the gap between Spam and Tween is quite big still. Let's zoom in on Spam on the identity section. He just needs to clear it. Let's see if he can do it. Here we go onto the dirt. Looks good. Ice coming in. Okay. Yes, he makes it. What? Go Spam. The chat is going wild. He is now 3rd place. What does that mean? That means... Wait, who made the mistake? Was it Massa? Was it Massa? Was it... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Massa made a mistake. He is not in top 8 anymore. He's about to lose 30 points. And Spam is in 3rd. This is really good news. Because Massa will be overtaken if this will be the end result. And we're already in lap 6, I mean. So not a lot can happen here in the end. Spam is on his way to a really good performance in map number 5. I'm missing lap and map because I'm so excited for the last step of the regular season. The battle for 3rd is still on though. Tween wants it, but Spam is trying to defend it. Tween on a good step for himself here in step number 6. 35 points so far, and now once again looking to get a nice amount of points for himself. Into the identity we go. Oh, Spam runs a little bit low, but he makes it. Here we go. The last ice hail, and Spam is clearing it. Spam is clearing it. Locks in 4th place. Let's go. This is good, but not for Massa. Can I get an F in the chat for Massa? He was top 8 at the start of this step. And he must be sweating it because he just lost 30 points. Kappa just lost 34 points. That means Spam is 6th, right? Let's see. Spam is 6th on the general standings right now. We went from a bad step to an insane one in one map. Direct opponents of Spam not making top 8 and Spam getting 4th. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. But what do you mean? It is locked in now? No, it is not. It is not locked in. We still have one map to go. And the only thing Spam needs to do, the only thing he needs to do is get top 8. Hold on to the 20 points he's gathered so far in the step. And he's guaranteed to be in the playoffs. But if he doesn't, it's gonna depend on the players around him. How are they doing? Sure, if Spam doesn't get top 8, it is possible he falls down all the way back into the right side of this bracket. But it is also possible that people like Scrappy, Evo, Orel, that they lose their points once again and they are not able to overtake Spam. So, it is kind of looking good here. It is kind of looking good. It is all in Spam's hands, however. It is the only thing he needs to do is top 8. If he gets it, he is locked in. He knows it. It is up to Spam here to get the playoffs for himself. 30 seconds left on the warm-up. We will see the identity here. It is jumping left and right. And as you can see, Spam has that under the knee. 20 seconds to go. And we are live onto the last map of the regular season. The map to determine who will go to the playoffs and who needs to fight for his TMGL step next season. Who will go into the playoffs? Will it be Spam, Orel, Kappa? Or will it be Massa, Scrappy, Evil, Twee? Anything can happen here. In the last map, the hype is insane. The pressure is insane. The nerves must be going through the roof for these players. On the last map, Spam has number 1. We can see him in the corner of our screens. Sadly not anymore because Pack did go for the overtake. Still though, Spam has a decent start here. Looking good already. Spam looks prepared, looks strong. Pack is the only one left. Although Gwen has pressed B to boost. And he is gone like a rocket. He is on his way to the moon. Spam, however, in 6th place right now. In the green. That is good to see. Oh, nice drift by him. Onto the dirt we go. We are bronze medalist Spam once again. Pack is in the lead right now. Gwen is looking strong. But here comes Kappa. Kappa wants revenge of losing his points last map. Massa is here as well. Spam, I don't even want to talk about how low that jump was. Oh my god, are you kidding? Dude, stop this. I cannot handle that, okay? I cannot handle these jumps. We did survive. Spam is still in top 5 in the green. Scrappy is not top 8. He is about to lose 40 points. Still though, he is quite close to it. So, and we are only in lap 2. So far, so good. Spam is battling it out with a bunch of people, all being really close. Spam taking a little bit of grass, so that's going to cost him some time. But here comes Aurel. Here comes Massa. He's being left behind by Spam right now, and he holds on to 7th place. And look at the speed! Look at the speed! The rocket! He is loaning it from Gwen right now. He's like, hey, yo, Gwen, can I take it for a second here? Yes, you can! Spam is now in top 5 and is on his way to maybe going for the overtake on Kappa. Only 0.8 of a second between him and first place. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. As I say, it is catch-upable. Here we go into the identity section. Jump 1, cleared. Jump 2, cleared. What about jump 3? Easy. Cleared. No, but not for Kappa. Not for Kappa. Not easy at all. He makes a huge mistake. We're not gonna see him again. And he is gonna go for the respawn. Spam manages to get himself into 4th position. This is looking good for him. As he is only 1 second between him and Gwen. We are in lap 3 out of 6 of the last map of the TMGL regular season, and right now it is looking really, really strong for Spam, who is on his way to the playoffs already. The only thing left between him and the playoffs is not making any huge mistakes for the upcoming 3.5 laps. Let's see if he can do it. Spam right now in top 4. Let's see what Massa is doing. Massa, by the way, is in 5th. That's good news for him, because he is also trying to defend his top 8 position. Orel is on the comeback of his life, as he is right now, I'm not kidding, on 52 points in his step. What a beast! He is not giving up. Spam jumping left and right. This is once again a good identity by him, as we are gonna go into... We are halfway. We are over halfway on the map. Spam is still in 4th position. The pressure is building. The pressure is going higher and higher and higher. The players' hearts are bonking. Like, really, really fast. As we are coming closer and closer to the conclusion of the regular season of TMGL Fall Edition 2020. Massa and Spam equal on the general standings before the step, and now equal in this map. Actually, Massa was just able to go for the overtake, but that is fine, because Spam still holds on to top 5. Top 5 being lower than top 8, means he is in the green. Right, and here we go. To the left we go. Spam still consistent playing. Into the identity we go. Jump 1 is cleared. Jump 2 is cleared. What about jump 3? Dab on the haters as we are moving in to lap number 5. Just 2 more to go between Spam and the playoffs. I can barely cast because I'm so excited myself. I don't even know what to do right now. I just want to see him win. Let's see if he can do it. I'm a tiny little bit biased, but I feel that is okay because I'm actually on Spam's channel right now. Here we go. Gwen once again with the best lap. Gwen is just... He's like, oh wait, I'm first on the standings? Let's make sure I'll stay first on the standings. 60 points and is now once again in the lead. An incredible performance on the regular season by Gwen, who is new this season to the TMGL. That is really impressive. Spam is still chilling in the 5th place. Orel is still looking good as well. He wants to get some more points. He needs to get some more points. Oh, identity coming in. Oh no! Oh no! Tween! Tween did not make the identity. Orel goes for the overtake on Spam, but that's fine because we hold on to top 5 because Tween didn't make it. Lap 6 out of 6. This is it. The next 1.5 minutes are gonna be really important, and it's all about these 3 players. I cannot make it better. Massa, Orel, and Spam are all in our peripheral, and it's all about them right now. Orel is looking to get top 8, but it is Massa and Spam who are gatekeeping him. And it is honestly kind of impossible to him to overtake if Massa or Spam don't make any mistakes. Actually, Spam right now is doing the opposite, as he is going for the overtake on Orel. Orel is being left behind. Spam is moving into top 4. Massa, a bronze medalist. The top 8 and top 7 right now. Or I don't know exactly how it's going to end in the last standings, but they are definitely in the top 8 somewhere. If they make the identity, here we go. Jump 1, cleared. Jump 2, it's cleared. Jump 3, it's cleared. Is he doing it? Spam is doing it. Spam locks in the playoffs. He did it. We are gonna go into the playoffs with Alliance Spam. Victory. Let's go. Whew. Wow, what an incredible last step. What a roller coaster. We have 4 maps where we had a really wonky Spam. Not a good performance at all. But he managed to press the reset button in his mind, completely turning it around. And getting 2 really good last maps. Just 2 really good ones. 29 points in the end. League ranking. Spam is 6th. He is 6th. Not even 8th. 6th is where he is ending. Oh my god. Oh, Massa. No. Oh, are you kidding me? Well. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Spam is 6th with 132 points. Right behind him is Aurel. Deserved to be in the top 8. Because what a step Aurel has. 62 points in the last one. He really stepped it up. I gotta give it to him. Deserved to be in the top 8. Kappa is just managing to get him. And Massa is crying. Let's go to Spam here. GG. You did it.
Hey,
you did
it. I did it.
Oh my lord.
I fucking did it. Holy shit.
Are you kidding me?
2-map strat, eh? 2-map strat, eh?
Oh man, for a second there I was kind of scared after the first 4 maps, but then I don't know what happened, but map 5 and 6 you just turned on some button and you just popped it.
Dude, from lap 3 on, I knew I had it. It might sound cocky, but when I see I'm 6 seconds ahead after 3 laps,
yeah,
the pressure, dude, it whooshed away. It was like whoosh.
Yeah, you got in the zone, right? I mean,
and I was just cruising.
Yeah, we kind of
like
could have
6 seconds.
We kind of saw that.
No way.
We kind of saw
there's
that.
No way.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh, what is happening? You talk, all right? I'm just gonna. Oh.
Yeah, I whooshed and I saved like you said, you noticed it. Like I was saving the identity so much. I was just making sure that I got the lower gear. Like this is how I practice. Like I knew that if I got the lower gear before I entered the grass, like the stretch before the identity, if I lower gear, jump 1 is 100% guaranteed because you don't need to release at all. So I always went for the lower gear, so I knew I was gonna do this strat. Like if I was like in a clutch situation, I wouldn't have done it because it's slower, like 0.4 of a second or something. But like once you get that first jump done, the other ones are just easy peasy. Man, I'm happy. Holy shit. Massa didn't make it.
Yeah, Massa lost on on 2 points. Oh man.
Wait, but did he ever get his 2 points from fastest lap? Like on step 2 or something? I know he got like +2 somewhere. But man, holy shit, let's not talk about the others. I fucking made it.
Yeah, indeed. Not only did you make it, you got top 6.
Yeah, oh man, I could have gotten 5th, eh? I'm 2 points
behind. We could have, should have, right? I mean, whatever, man.
3 points. 3 points behind. Wait, how much money did I make for top 6? Like 200 euro? That's not too bad, boys. 6 weeks, 200 euros. Hey.
Easy. That is, wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, making bank.
Fucking hell. Man. So Gwen wins. Dude, he 275 points. Holy shit.
Yeah. Gwen was on another insane level today. I mean, all the others around him were just like chilling because they kind of locked in, I think. It felt like. Gwen didn't care. He just went for it again.
Yeah, but look at all the other points though. Like that is really close. Like from 4th, I mean, basically from 2nd to 9th. Could have gone like either way.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Man, that was like after the map 3 and 4, I kinda was like, oof, this is gonna be a toughie, but man, I clutched it. I put in a lot more effort on the last 2 maps, and it definitely showed.
Yeah. Yeah, it showed. I mean, it was like you went from mediocre performance to insane, like.
Yeah, that was really
instantly. Good. It was really fun to see.
Oh man,
what
that's
a roller
so
coaster.
good. Yeah, what a rollercoaster. What an adventure once again in the TMGL with Spammiej. Putting himself in 8th place at the start of step 6 once again and clutching it in the end. Now, that's content.
That is content indeed.
Holy moly.
I mean,
Man.
what is Aurel like? Aurel just got top 7, man. Like what?
Yeah, Aurel was like insane, dude. I mean, he deserves. Let's be honest here. Aurel deserves that. That is crazy.
Sure, yeah.
Man. What a match. What a match. But we made it. That's all that matters. Now on to the playoffs in 2 weeks time. So
Yep.
also I want to mention on map 5 the importance of me like finish. I don't know what I got. Did I get 4th? Yeah, I got 4th. Like I was on a good cruising speed, but I knew I had to stay close to Aurel. Like if I were dropping behind Aurel, that was my nemesis right there. I knew I had to stick with him in order to, you know, it was basically me versus Aurel. And if I dropped behind him, man, that was gonna be painful situation on map 6. But
yeah, it was only at the end. Now it is only 4 points difference between you and Aurel, so that definitely mattered. Yeah, definitely. I mean, even now to just get top 6, right? Aurel could have been top 6 instead.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Holy shit. Hey boys, give Sinas some love, eh? That was TMGL casting complete, I think. Wait, are you able to cast the playoffs? I'm actually not sure how the casts are gonna go for the playoffs.
But
I'm assuming
I
you
want
can.
to.
Yeah, like I assume you are allowed to. But if not, then that was like the last of the Mohicans for a little bit.
Let's hope I can do it because
yeah,
I want to be there, seeing you win playoffs. Right? That's gonna happen.
Holy fuck, man! I instantly got a headache as well from like the blood rush through my fucking brain.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh man, I'm gonna sleep so good. Yeah, you can end it.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it to let you do your thing. I'm gonna chill.
Yeah, we'll talk later tonight.
All right. Well, that was it for me. The regular season of fall TMGL is over. Thanks everybody for being here, because otherwise I would be talking to no one, and that would be quite sad. So, love you all. He did it. He did it. I'm so happy to like say that he did it. Right? I mean, we have a good playoffs to look forward to. And I'm gonna end it here right now.